My name is Dr. Aso, and I teach biology, AP biology, and chemistry in Tapa. Well, I was originally born in Nigeria, and I came to United States for better academics, for better schooling. Really scary. Spent most of my nights crying, but there was no parent, there was no friend, there was no family. It took me a while before I kind of get used to the environment and the culture. I've actually traveled almost all over the world. The countries I've not visited mostly is South America and Central America, which is the next areas I want to explore a little bit. Rather than that, I've traveled to Russia, Moscow. I've traveled to China. I've been to India. I've been to Paris, and I've been to Hong Kong is my playground. In terms of academics, I was in China for 3.5 years, teaching and running a school. Um, it's quite different. The 90% of the students want to be there. One, because their parents make them to be there. The difference between those students in China and the students over here are the parents are involved. The parents are 100% involved. You see them in the buildings, you see them around, they participate, they bring the kids to schools, they even come after school programs to make sure their kids are involved. Most of the education I see in the third world country or the communist country is pretty much self-driven, in that they just want to get education, they will cheat, they will do all kinds of things to succeed, but at the end of it, they can apply what they have learned. In the United States, it's the other way around. Students tend to apply what they have learned, and at the end, maybe they can goof off when they're in middle school or in high school, a little bit in college, but after college, it seems like something clicks and they become magical, they start doing things, making a living, inventing things, make things happen. I love teaching United States because it's challenging, because it's like mixing things together. You have behavior, attitude, intellectual being, everything. In most of the countries I've taught, it's pretty one way direction. Some kids want to be there because they want to be there. So in United States, I like in terms of academics to teach because of the challenges that goes with it. Many of the teachers in the schools are not actually in tune to kids who are foreigners or second language learners. I see science as a foreign language, so I even teach it as a foreign language. So when students are in my class, I try to show them that not only aspects of learning, it's actually a different language that makes up science, because every country contributed to what we're learning today in science. So what actually brought me to it is just to be able to contribute to the society that have given me so much, and I think this is the best way for me to contribute to science. And coming to Tapa is a little bit. It helped my my idea of challenge, that the kids who believe they cannot do science, if they can truly pay attention and sit down and observe me do my thing, they really enjoy science the way it's supposed to be. The first time I saw the kids perform, I think I had goosebumps. And I'm saying to myself, this is students who have talent. How do we take that talent and be able to give students skills to nurture that talent? And that actually is the biggest thing for me for Tapa. The performance is unbelievable and it's really awesome. I'm teaching two major sciences, biology and chemistry. It's like a two full-time job. Maybe we don't realize that. And to add to it too, now I'm doing AP biology. It is really a new thing for me to combine two different sciences, so one have to give. And day to day means you have to constantly prep. So constantly, you have to have enough time to prepare. So being a science teacher, you're constantly reviewing, constantly preparing. When they say free time, the only free time I have personally for me is when I have my lunch. But as a science teacher, the time is consuming. The kids find it differently because it's not a movie, it's not a cartoon. So hearing from you, they feel like, since the word science becomes more like spooky, so you have to explain several ways for the kids to understand it, And so the best part of the science for me is actually being able to show kids what they are eating, being able to show them how they are growing, what their body is made of, and what the things they deal with every day. I consider being a teacher as a pastor, a modern day pastor, because I believe I'm shaping students' life, and I think for each student that come through me, they take a piece of me with them. There's something about me they take with them as they go along, and that makes me feel good. I feel like I'm changing the next generation. I'm getting to the next generation. and that's why I love teaching.